morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My name is Callie, and this is another weekend of clarinets, cats, and coffee. So I don't know about you, but I am really loving these Demnitz studies for the clarinet. They're really fun and really catchy, and they're not too difficult. You get to exercise a bunch of fun little parts of your technique. And so this one I chose for this week's video because it's in 3/4 time. It has some unusually written rhythms that can sometimes throw us off, like in the second and fourth measure here. And we also get practice using the alternate fingering for B natural, right? Yeah, for B natural, going from B natural to A sharp in here. So you get to do that a couple times. And it's just like one of those that'll get kind of stuck in your head and you kind of like have to play it because you got to get it out, you know? Before we get into that, I want to say thank you to my patrons for supporting my YouTube channel. You guys have been with me for the past couple years and I greatly appreciate it. And I love getting to know you guys. If you're not already a patron of my channel, I have a link below where you can become a patron and support my channel and these educational videos for as little as $3 a month. So I hope to see more of you there. In addition to that, I have a Facebook group dedicated to the Saturday morning series, Clarinets, Cats, and Coffee. So if you really love these etudes and you're having a good time practicing, hit record and then go to my Facebook group and post it on the group. If you're not already a member, I have a link below in the description. All right, so this little etude, I like to play this, let's see, what tempo did I take this? I don't know, somewhere around like, 138 to 152 or something to the quarter note here. And I like to play this with like a really big sound, and to me this just kind of has like this like pirate feel to it, and so it's really fun to like bum 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 bum, and it's kind of addicting. So one of the things I just want to review really quick is articulation. So tonguing, you want to make sure that you're tonguing tip of the tongue toward the tip of the reed, and you want to make sure you have enough air behind the reed whooshing past the reed so that these light staccato eighth notes can really have a nice rich full round sound. In addition to that, you want to make sure you have enough air to really get down to the bottom, the lowest notes of the instrument. So you all know my favorite thing for taking a deep breath is thinking the word home in reverse. And you get a nice big deep belly breath. So that's my next recommendation here for getting a nice big sound. And the last thing I want to touch base on here is, in terms of sound and articulation, would be the accents. And I think a common misconception for accents is, among clarinet players, is to like punch the reed really hard and make it sound very percussive, but actually that doesn't really do anything at all. It just kind of makes it sound more pointy, or it could even cause the reed to like not speak right away. So the key to getting a really good accent is to just make sure you use a big burst of air. So if you pretend that an accented note is like playing one dynamic level louder than the notes around it, then you'll get it down. So this is a good one to practice accents and staccatos and different types of articulation, all mixed into one addicting, really cool little etude. Now, rhythmically, don't let things like the second and fourth measure throw you off. Each note that you have are on your big beats. You've got 1, 2, 3. Those eighth notes in there, those are just rests on the and of 2 and the and of 3. So you've got 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and like that. And that's it, okay? So don't let that throw you off. You don't need to you know, have a big gaping hole there for those rests. And then kind of toward the end, I think it's really common for younger players to accidentally hold the quarter notes out a little bit too long and turn them into half notes. And so I try to remind them, this has to have that like swashbuckling feel. So the quarter notes also need to sound light, and you just kind of have to give them one beat and then you're right off onto the next measure. So that's all I have for today. I really hope that you guys will consider recording this and sharing it up on the Facebook group. I can't wait to hear how you guys interpret this. And this could definitely go a lot faster, or it could have a totally different feel if you played a little bit slower. So don't feel bad or whatever. Just be brave and just like go for it and share it with all of us, okay? I love hearing you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, a good week next week, and as always, happy practicing.